So we're going to talk about one thing that's very important and key to really knowing and exercising your rights. You are not required or obligated to open the door if there is somebody there from a police agency or an immigration office. The only way that agents from immigration or police are going to be able to enter your home is if you give them permission, if you open the door and give them permission, or if they have a judicial order. And again, that judicial order must be from a court, signed by a judge, and specifically say who they're looking for, where they're looking for them, and why they're looking for them. In the unfortunate situation that agents of police or immigration have already entered your home, for whatever reason they were able to get into your home, remember that your rights continue. Your rights don't just end. You have rights at every single interaction and every single step of your interaction with agents of police or immigration. So again, you always have the right to say, do you have a warrant? Do you have a judicial order to be in this place? If they do not, then you continue to say, I do not consent to the search of my home. And you just are a broken record. I do not consent to the search of my home. I do not consent to the search of my home. You can then start recording the interaction with these agents of police or immigration. You can write down the names and the badge numbers of the individuals that are in your home and write down information about the activities that they're taking place. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to speak to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Those are your Miranda rights, right? So that's very important. Again, these are your constitutional rights regardless of your immigration status, right? So this does not change if you're a citizen or a legal permanent resident or undocumented. Everybody has these rights. You always have the right to call your attorney. Always, okay? Regardless of whether it's an immigration case or a criminal charge, you always have the right to call your attorney. When you're on the street, right, when you're in a public place or in your workplace, if you see an agent of police or immigration, do not run. It's very important that you do not run, because as soon as you run away, you are now giving them reasonable suspicion. So they may not have paid any attention to you, but now because you're running, they're going to pay all of their attention to you. In a situation where you're about to be detained, do not resist the arrest. And I know that we live in very difficult times in terms of law enforcement, but if you resist arrest, if you fight back, that situation can really escalate and it can get worse. And instead of just really seeking nonviolent means, do not resist, do not fight back, do not assault an officer. Again, it's very important. If an officer wants to search your bag out in public, you have the same rights. Do you have a judicial order or a warrant to search my bag? Do you have a reasonable suspicion or reason why you're searching my bag? If you don't, then you cannot search my bag. And if they continue to search your bag, you say, I do not consent to the search of my property.